Hi, I'm David from Oz Outback Owners. Today we're going to talk about the remote control for the Subaru Outback. And if you like today's episode, please hit the like button. And to get all the latest updates of this channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Anyway, so with the remote control, I've got it here and I'll just bring it close to you so you can see it. And there's the lock button on top. The Subaru logo is actually the unlock button. And below is the button to open and close your boot. In America they have a panic button as well, but here in Australia we don't. So that panic button is used to cause the alarm to go off. If people feel unsecure when they're near the car, they can press that button and the car alarm goes off. But here in Australia we don't have that feature. On the back of the remote you can see there's a button there, and it's actually to release a spare key to open the car. That's what you can use it for. But if your battery gets low or flat in your remote control, you can still use that spare key to actually get into the car when your battery's not working on your remote. So there's other unique features with the remote control, and I'll show that to you shortly. The Subaru Outback has proximity sensors around the car. They're mainly in the front doors of the car and also at the tailgate. So as you can see right now, the mirrors are open, and so that means that the car is unlocked. And I'll also show you that it's unlocked by opening the door. Now, even though I don't have the remote control in my hands, I've got it in my pocket, so I'm within close range of the proximity sensors. I can actually open and lock the car by doing a couple of things with the handle, around the handle of the car. So it only works in the front passenger or driver's side doors. So they have the sensors around the door handle, and so now that the car is open, I want to lock it. All I need to do is just swap my finger along the top of the handle and the door is locked, and you can tell by the mirrors being closed as well. Another thing too, when the car is locked, it actually locks the fuel cap in the back of the car. So I'll just come over here and you can see that I cannot open the fuel cap. So to unlock the car, all we need to do is put our hand behind the handle. You see that the mirror's actually open, and I can open the door. And you'll also see that I can open the fuel cap. Now I'll just go to the tailgate shortly and show you some features from the tailgate. As I mentioned before, the tailgate has a remote sensor as well, and to make sure that it works, you've got to ensure that the button here is set to on. So that's when it's pushed out. So when it's pushed in, it's off, and then when it's pushed out, it's on. Now it's a good idea to turn it off if you're going to wash your car, or if you're going to tow a trailer or something like that. That doesn't cause the tailgate to automatically open when you're not expecting it to do so. Anyway, I'll show you the tailgate with the button pressed on for the sensor to work. We are now at the rear of the Subaru Outback, and I'm going to show you how the proximity sensors work, as long as you've got your remote control with you in your pocket. So it's a pretty simple function here. You just simply wave your hand across the back of the Subaru logo, and that will operate the tailgate to open. So that's handy if you're doing grocery shopping and your hands are full. You can just wave your hand across the back, or if you're not wearing a jumper like I'm wearing today, you can actually use your elbows to operate the sensors. And that's a much better system than some other model cars where you've got to wave your foot under the bumper to operate the tailgate, and you could obviously lose your balance and fall down. So this is a pretty good system. So now I'm going to talk to you about another feature with the remote control, which will enable you to lock your remote into your car. And so if you're going to the beach or somewhere where you don't want to take the remote with you, you can actually lock your remote in the car and go away, and then come back and open the car using a secret PIN code, which I will show you. Okay, I want to put the remote into sleep mode, and to do that you just hold and press the lock button and then press the unlock button twice, and that puts your remote into sleep mode. So the sensors will not work from your remote. You will not be able to open the car in any way because the remote is asleep. Now that's a handy feature to have to secure the frequency of your remote. There's thieves out there that actually uses a device to grab the secret, the unique code of your remote to break into cars and drive off with them. So by putting your remote to sleep, it actually prevents that from happening. The other unique thing about this remote having a sleep mode is that you can actually put the remote in sleep mode, lock it in your car, and if you want to go surfing or somewhere where you don't want to take your remote, you can actually lock your remote in the car. Your car will be secured, and go out surfing or something like that, and then come back and unlock the car using a 5-digit pin that you have secretly programmed in the back of the tailgate of the car. So I'll show you that right now, and so once you hit your 5-digit secret pin, the car will unlock and you can drive off. So each time you hit a particular number of your secret pin, the car will beep to let you know that that's been acknowledged, and then after the 5th digit, then the car will unlock. So I'll just show you that now. So you can hear that the car is just unlocked, and I can actually open the boot even though the remote is in sleep mode, locked inside the car, or even if you don't have the remote with you at all. So I'll get into more detail about that at the next episode. So in the meantime, if you like this episode, please hit the like button, and if you'd like to get all the latest updates from this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. In the meantime, happy outbacking.